Good morning, everybody. Oh, all right. Let's do the intro. Hi, I'm Sarah Winstead, bikini athlete and coach for Pro Physique in my car. Friday, peak week starts today. Outside of Crunch, you can see the logo. Per usual. All those kinds of things, guys. It's my last peak week, and I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more happy. I couldn't be more fulfilled. All the feels. This is going to be a feels video, I feel like, too. So, and it's kind of funny because my peak week videos normally are like longer than my show day weekend videos, which makes sense because it's a full week. For those kinds of things, a lot of planning, a lot of preparation. I sometimes compare kind of like peak week and show day to like wedding week and wedding day, because there's all this planning, all this preparation for this one day and stuff, and it goes by so quick. So but we enjoy every single moment of it, no matter what. The planning, the preparation, the journey, everything that's gotten us to this point. I hasn't fully hit me yet. I think maybe going through filming, talking about it, it'll probably help me realize it as I get closer, but it hasn't hit me yet because, y'all, it's been a week. It's been a week before peak week. Yeah. So we decided to do a 3-day depletion, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday a few days ago. Just to see if we can get leaner, because we did push after Sid Gillen, after the Peach Classic, because we knew my lower body was a little bit soft on show day. And so we're just like, let's see if we can get conditioned. That way we can, fill out more and just get sharper, and I'm just like, last show, let's go. Wasn't planning on it. Dropped that bomb on a phone call with Paul on Monday, and I was just like, oh crap, okay, let me change my food around, let me rearrange some things, double cardio, okay, we got to go back. But I had calls. We kicked off our transformation challenge this week, so there was a lot going on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but I was very proud of myself because it got done. Hit my macros, hit my protocols, hit my double cardio, 2 hours, an hour in the morning, an hour in the afternoon. Got all done, got all my calls done, got all my check-ins done. Man, it almost killed me. Not gonna lie, that was rough. That was a very, very, very rough 3 days. But mentally, it showed me that I can do this. And that's, again, one of the greatest growth points that I've experienced in the entire sport of bodybuilding, is that you find out how mentally resilient you are, how much you can bounce back, how strong you are, and all the aspects of things. And then physically, yeah, I was questioning. I was like, how are my legs still moving? I think my highest steps were like 25,000 one day, including cardio. Wild shit. But it worked, y'all. It worked. So I will show you a picture. I hit an all-time low. Never seen this before, probably since like high school. 103.2. So that was like, holy shit, hit that Thursday, yesterday. What are days? Yes. Yesterday morning. 103.2. And so now we did a little bit of a recovery day yesterday. So pulled cardio down to 20 minutes yesterday. Yeah, 20 minutes. I was just like, thank God. And then added a little bit of food. So I was at 80 carbs, 35 fat, 130 protein, with 2 hours of cardio for 3 days. Now, again, caveat, guys, do not follow what I do. This is unique to me. I am a tiny human, okay? I said 103 pounds. I am 5'1". And so, yeah. Now I think we did 120 yesterday, carbs, doing 150 today to test out some recovery as well. So weight was stable. I was 103.6 today. So again, never seen that. I think the lowest I was in 2023 was 103.8, and that was just one day. And so, yeah, we're lean. Lower body feels sharp, my legs feel sharp. And I know that, like most women, I carry a lot of body fat in my legs. And they are the very, very last to lean out, at least for me genetically. And so they feel better, they feel tighter. And so today we're doing 150 carbs with 15 minutes of cardio. Got my peaking plans from Paul, and thank the gods it's only 90, like 45 Saturday and Sunday. I don't have to do the hours again. So knowing that, we got this. So yeah, we're gonna go get a full body pump in today. I'm feeling better today. I'm gonna feel better throughout the day, and then we will go on with peak week. This is going to be definitely a busier peak week for me, at least over the weekend, which is actually going to be good because of me being distracted while being on the low food and on the high cardio and just plain exhausted. That's how I feel right now. If I don't look it, I am exhausted. So, surviving on my Core Fury and Core Pump to get me through this training session. Yes, I do have decent energy, but yeah, 120 carb is not a lot. And it takes a while for that to assimilate. And obviously too, with my body as tired as it was, I know my body's using that more so to try to repair everything and recover, versus giving me all the extra energy that I was, needing. So, where was I going with this? Oh yes, busy weekend. You guys will see, because I'm taking you all along because it's peak week. Tomorrow, my client Maddie is competing. She wanted to hop into a local and natural show. Very excited for her. And so we pushed hard after Junior USA's. She did great. And then now we're going to step into this show as a natural, test out natural competitions in Georgia. So I'm very excited. So I am going to head down there tomorrow. Yes, I'm doing my workout beforehand. Yes, I'm getting my cardio done beforehand. Yes, I'm bringing my food with me. And yes, I'm doing a second round of cardio afterwards. It's peak week. No questions asked. It's going to get done. We're a robot. We're a machine. That's what we do. And then Sunday is Father's Day. And guess what? We're hosting. Just pile it on. It's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine. So yes, but we figured too, if we were going to go to a restaurant, I wasn't going to go because energy. If we were going to have to go somewhere else to that person's house, I was like, I just don't know if I can, physically and mentally. Timing of it, I could have, but it's why not us just host, And so a couple people, my mother-in-law's bringing a side dish, my sister-in-law's bringing a dessert, and then Daniel's making steaks. So it's minimal preparations. Yes, I'm still going to have to be a normal fucking human, but it's honestly going to be nice to be a normal fucking human during peak week, when I don't feel normal. Haven't felt normal in quite a while. Yeah, so that'll be really cool to see everybody, to celebrate, again, take my mind off things. But again, I'm still going to be eating my food, doing my cardio, getting everything done. And then Monday, I'll probably start laying out things, packing, because it's a short drive. It's an hour and a half up to Chattanooga, which is again why I picked this show. Is why I'm super stoked about doing this show. It's so close. It's a great venue. It's a great experience. They run a great show. It's honestly one of my favorites. And again, if I had to choose my last show, that's what it's going to be, My client Maddie is also doing that show. So we're doing back-to-back peak weeks, which I'm very excited about. I love running those kinds of things with clients and just being in the mix with them. And then of course doing a show with her. So we won't be in the same class. She's 5'7", so she won't be with me. And then I have 2 other clients competing on the same day. And so I get to be, again, coach and athlete, just like at the Peach Classic. So super stoked for that as well. So it's going to be, I'm really looking forward to this. Why? Because it's going to be a celebration, man. It's going to be a fun show. And no matter what I bring, I've seen what I need to see. I hit lows that have not ever seen in my entire life. Boxes are being checked and it's not even show day yet. And so that's the point, guys. That's the whole fucking point. So, all right. Core Fury is kicking in. So let's go get a full body pump. Not killing myself today. Even though it's like, I get a little bit more food, I get a little bit more strawberries and rice cakes, and I'm just like, let's go! And I'm just like, wait, Sarah, you're lean, you're tired, and we don't want to be super sore and inflamed going into a push weekend. So, we're gonna try to rein it in a little bit. All right, I will catch you guys in the next clip. All right, abduction machine is first. I do use a hip thrust pad that I've cut in half to add some more range of motion, because I really do feel the lengthened position of the upper glutes. So that's glute med and glute min. I really feel that as far as like the contraction is concerned. I do lean back, but you'll notice my pelvis is tilted slightly. You can actually see the glutes moving, which is kind of cool at this leanness. I do a decent amount leaning back. I really feel this in my upper glutes, so glute med and glute min. I've worked really hard on trying to feel this with my ankle position, with my feet position, with my lean back, with the tilted pelvis, with sitting up straight, all those kind of things to find what works for me. And I really feel like it helped my glute growth this year. I sit up straight. I find that this really, really helps, like obviously like more of that side, more of the, I'll say glute med. And then I'll do leaning forward, grabbing onto the machine, usually for more so of glute max, but I might actually still feel it in a little bit in glute med as well. But I love this machine. It is absolutely fantastic. It is second in my training right now. Next up, at least as far as this clip is concerned, rear delts. Love this. You can actually see them right now. And so making sure you're sitting up straight, slide in the elbows, lots of tension on the way back in, controlling the eccentric. Don't just drop the weight on this. Love this for creating that nice roundness in the shoulders and the back pose. And then of course, lat pull downs. Y'all, I filmed myself and I was like, holy shit, my back is striating right now. Got the upside down Christmas tree, so that's achieved. And so yes, pulling with the pinkies, pulling with the elbows. I like a slight lean forward at the top just to really engage those lats. And again, me being so short, I kind of found the variation of this movement that works for me. Y'all, I have the sweetest clients. This is a awesome gift box of some goodies from my client MC, who lives in Canada. So thank you so much, MC. I am so excited about this. Love me some coffee, some chocolate, dark chocolate blueberries, Smarties, which I haven't seen in forever. This really cool seasoning blend. She knows I love my seasonings. Yeah, no, I don't even know what this is. Smoked maple baseball mustard. I love some good mustard. Ketchup Lay's. Like, dude, I am so excited about this. Thank you so much, MC. You're the best. Good morning again from my car. All right, it is Saturday morning. You guys saw a little bit of my training yesterday, and it is Saturday, so that means it is Maddie's show day. So I am heading down to the venue to cheer her on. It's a smaller show. It's an NPC natural show. It's called Clash of the Titans with a Z. There's a lot of Titan shows in the NPC. But no, we are heading down to Alexander High School in Douglasville to cheer her on. Prejudging and finals run back to back. Again, it's a very small show. I think it's the first year they've done this show, which is great. You know, I hope it grows. Hope the natural side continues to grow. And so it's a good opportunity for her to do a local show and get up on stage, get some more reps in, and before we both hit junior nationals in 1 week from today, guys. Can you tell I've had some core burn this morning because we've been up since 3:30 a.m. Very, very a.m. And we did an hour of cardio and got my food with me, prepped all of that yesterday. I'll show you guys. It's the same because in peak week, as I've said many times, no new foods, no changes to your foods, pretty much eating the same darn things every single day to have predictable digestion, predictable just like water intake, sodium intake, everything stays stable during peak week, even during depletion weekend, which is what we're in right now. It's the final depletion weekend. So woke up, did an hour of cardio, I wiped down at the gym, put on some deodorant, changed my clothes, and here we are. And so I know people are probably going to think that I'm a little bit crazy for doing this during peak week. But as I've said before, I like staying busy during the times when it's the low food and the high cardio, because what am I going to do? Sit around ruminating and not looking forward to my second round of cardio because y'all know I don't like it. The drive back to the gym sucks. Or should I distract myself a little bit and stay busy? Not overly busy to where I'm overwhelmed or stressed, but going to a bodybuilding show during peak week. Why not? Got my food, gonna be with my peoples. I love being a coach to my athletes and being there in person for them when I can. And so when it works out, I'll be damned if I'm gonna miss that just because I'm fucking tired and fucking hungry, because that's nothing new. Been dealing with that for a long time. You just accept it. Honestly, at this point, we're so close, and at this blinders are on. It doesn't really bother me at this point right now, physically or mentally. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, my legs are inflamed. Yeah, I'm tired. Yeah, I wish I got more sleep. Yeah, I wish I had more food, but you know what? We're here. We've got goals. And these are the sacrifices that you definitely make during contest prep, deep down in contest prep. Temporary sacrifices. And it's for a good cause. Again, Maddie's so excited that I'm coming. I get to see her fiance, her parents, hang out with them, cheer her on. And then, I got my lunch with me. That way I'm going to eat that in the car and then hit my second round of cardio on the way back. That way I don't have to go back out, because that's going to be great. And then I get to go home and relax with Daniel and Yuna. So it's yeah, it's a busy day. Yeah, it's a tough day, but it's made a lot easier by me staying a little more distracted, staying busy, staying occupied, staying focused, but then just putting the head to the ground and accepting it. I'm not complaining about it. I've already had many a pity party, me, my 5 minutes, get it out, move on with my day. It's really, really helped, honestly, my mindset during this prep of just being you know what, it's okay. It's hard, it sucks, it's supposed to be hard, it's supposed to suck. And, we're bringing a tighter package. I think I was 104 something, low 104 this morning, filled out a little bit more, with the 150 carb yesterday. So that's nice to see. And so, yeah, at this point, I'm such a prep robot. And honestly, yes, some days it's a bad thing. Yesterday definitely was tougher because when Daniel travels, it's definitely tougher on me because left alone with my thoughts, not the greatest thing right now, but that's okay. But again, it's fine. Yes, it's not fine, but it's fine, and it's temporary. I can see that light at the end of the tunnel. I've got 3 more sessions to go, and I'm glad that it's only half an hour this afternoon, but I would have done the hour had Paul told me to do it. I would have just bucked up and done it. But he was satisfied with how the initial depletion went. He's just I think we're really darn good. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm really fucking tired. So, but I would have done it. Give me the more core burn, give me the caffeine, the dream, all the things. So yeah, we're heading down. Luckily, knock on wood, Atlanta traffic is not bad this morning. On a Saturday morning, it better not be. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I will show you guys my breakfast, and then show you guys some clips of the show if they allow me to film. And then we're gonna, celebrate Maddie today, be there for her, and then, we might do some cardio afterwards. We'll see kind of how the day goes. I'm flexible with it. Like I said, I have all my food with me. I have my plan. I got my water. I got my burn. I got my bubbles. Got everything that I could possibly need for the day. That way, all I gotta do is execute. So, all right, let's go have some fun. All right, we've got, all right, we've got my eggs and my cottage cheese, strawberries, got my bag of salt utensils, my mini rice cakes in here, got my lunch in there, water, Racetrack black coffee, I'm gonna add some Splenda, and then my Elevate cream of rice. So, might have a slight delay. My car is a little bit messed up right now, but we're gonna get it taken care of, and I'm gonna see if I can still make it to the show. Made it to the show just in time to see Maddie's beautiful individual routine for prejudging. And this is actually from finals when they redid their routines again. She ended up winning her open class. So open class champion. Congrats to Maddie at the Titans.
31.
Hello friends, I am in a different car. It has been a wild morning. All right, it is what time is it right now? 1 p.m. So, update. Last you saw, besides how amazing Maddie did, my car broke down and I made it to a Nissan dealership. Engine lights flashing, wouldn't go over like 2 RPMs. Very scary, but I made it to a racetrack. So thank you, racetrack, because it's bathroom, it's coffee, it's water, it's gas, and it was perfect for what I needed. Ate my breakfast, and then I was able to get my way over to a Nissan dealership safely. And then I Ubered over to the show because I'm like, I'm already down here. I'm not missing it. So, and I'm so glad I made it. I made it just in time for Maddie's individual routine, and she nailed it. She killed it. Came back for the finals. It was a kind of a continuously run show, so they ran finals the same morning. Came back, won her open class, won the overall. So, yes, I'm so happy for her. It's my first bikini overall win ever. She was my first novice overall win. So kudos and celebratoriness to her. Like, it was a great day. She looked fire. Posing was there. Physique was there. Tight and full. It was just her day. Makeup looked great. She did her own makeup. Tan was awesome. Judging panel was very complimentary of her physique. On the natural side of things, like, she crushed it. Absolutely crushed it. So I honestly, I was crying. I was crying when I was filming the overall because I was just like so incredibly happy, because it's like, when that stuff's rewarded, like when your hard work is rewarded, I know we don't need the validation, but damn, it feels good when it's your day. It's just like, but kudos to everyone else that was there too. Like, she made some friends backstage, but I was just like, how hard you work for this, how hard we all work for this. And there's only like one winner, guys. There only is. And we can't pick it. We have no control over it. But I just know that she really needed that, like, for her mental capacity as well as a competitor. We all need those wins sometimes. We can't just, like, keep losing and getting back up and keep losing and getting back up. At some point, you just got to do it. So I am so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. So we found out the issue with my car. It's going to be fixed. It's under warranty. So thank you. Thank goodness. It's like an engine cooling issue that is like a part that needs to be replaced. So they're going to do that. Picking it up on Monday. So Daniel booked me this wonderful Hyundai Tucson. Thank you, Enterprise. Went over there, picked it up, and then we went over to Target. You see in the background. Because your girl forgot honey mustard and avocado for lunch. It was there. I just didn't grab it this morning. And so we're going to eat lunch in the Target parking lot. Got some water, got a charging cord. And then we are going to go to a Crunch to get my last half hour of cardio in, because it's still depletion weekend, guys. I cannot believe, I feel like I've done so much before 1 p.m. Very hungry, very tired, but just like the thrill and just being there in that moment for her. Her family was there, her fiance was there. It was a cool, very well run show. So kudos to the NPC natural side, and then they had the NPC show after that. Great show, great venue. Again, like riding high. And so she is going into her second peak week, because we're both doing junior nationals together. And so it's going to be a super, super, super amazing time. But for right now, yeah, we're going to eat. And then I'm not stopping, because I know for me, the moment I get home, all I'm going to want to do is like shower and like pass out. So, But we're there. We're ready. We're excited. We're vibed. Like, it's so good right now. So I'm bringing this positivity. It's going to help me get through the last bit of cardio I've got down for today. And then, yeah, then we'll just kind of just relax the rest of the day, get my steps that I normally get with Una. And then it's on to tomorrow, which is Father's Day. So. All right, we've got my chicken zucchini romaine bowl with my mashed avocado that I got from Target. And then I got this, they didn't have the French's honey mustard, but I got this honey mustard. It's the same. I looked at the ingredients, the macros are the same, so it'll be a stand-in for today for my dressing. And then I get my nut butter packet, half of that before round 2 of cardio. Let's freaking go. Hello. It's Sunday, it's Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all of the dads out there. We are hosting today, and you can tell, had a lot of burn, had a lot of caffeine. We're surviving on caffeine in a dream today. Lowest calories, high cardio, but I'm excited about hosting today. Why? Because it's gonna make me feel like a normal fucking human. And talk about normal things and like celebrate and take my mind off of it and distract me like I mentioned before. So I will show you guys kind of what we're doing. Those are the steaks back there that Daniel is going to throw on the grill for his dad and his brother. It's also a dad, and obviously Daniel is a fur dad, so this is going to be a great day today. And so yeah, I'm just putting everything else out. We've got appetizers. My mother-in-law is helping out by bringing a side potato, and then my sister-in-law is bringing a dessert. And so it's kind of like potluck style. So it's going to be really easy, really smooth. It's almost like, it's like what, 11:30? Everyone's coming over around noon, and we'll probably eat like 12:45 or so. I have my food all prepped and ready to go in the fridge. That way I can keep my mind on hosting, staying hydrated, staying present, staying grateful, all those kinds of things, guys. Like I said, today is not about me. It's more so about just like being present, being excited, being grateful, being happy, as much as I can, being on, low food, high cardio. And then after everyone leaves, probably around like 4 o'clock or so, I'm going to clean up, and then I'm going to head and do my round 2 of cardio. I did an hour this morning. Today is rest day. And then, then we make it through depletion weekend. So this is a great way, honestly, to like make the weekend go by a little bit faster. I honestly, looking back at yesterday, I was like, holy cow, how did I make it through that day? But we did it. And we've got one more of these days, and then we're done like forever with double cardio. That's my reframe. That's my happiness today, as far as just like, I got a half hour left, guys. Anybody can do that. I can make it through. I can eat my 80 carbs today and enjoy the time with family, make some memories, have some fun, celebrate. And we're going to have, Una is going to have her cousin Loki, who is awesome. And then, of course, her other cousin Aria, who is John Jesse's little girl, just turned 1. And so we're going to have a great family soiree today. So I'm so freaking excited. All right, like I said, there are the steaks. Daniel marinated them beautifully. He's actually pulling in right now, so I'll do this quick. We've got salad, potatoes, and a steak room over there. All of Una's toys are put away. And then, of course, we got the Boona over here celebrating, welcoming committee. So we got seating for everybody coming today. And then I am putting together drink stashes, as well as some meats and cheeses for our appetizers. Again, guys, I make it really easy. Got some pepperoni, got some pre-sliced charcuterie, got some good cheeses here, got some assorted crackers and some pita chips. So we're gonna put this all together and then get ready to welcome everybody in like half an hour. So let's go. All right, pretty impressed with myself, honestly. Got the cheeses, crackers, hummus, jam. And I did it all without having any bites, licks, or taste, guys. It can be done. So here's my lunch, aka the same things. It's just on a fancier plate instead of a bowl. So we've got chicken, avocado, zucchini, romaine lettuce, and honey mustard. All right, guys, we are driving back to the gym, which, as you know, my least favorite thing, to drive back for the second round of cardio. I'm smiling and I'm laughing about it, but I really just don't want to go. I don't want to go. I am exhausted. I've been on my feet all day. Again, my choice to host Father's Day. I got it. I get it and everything too, but it's taken everything to drive back right now because all I want to do is just put my feet up and relax. But I told myself it's okay because we're going to do that when we get back. And that's what we're going to do the rest of the day. And so I'm just going to get this done. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to play all the loud EDM music that I need to, watch whatever I need to watch, distract myself for the last half hour because it's only a half hour. I can do this. I can do this. I don't want to, but we're doing it. Every last drop, every last effort. And I know also too, like just being on my feet today and all the extra steps I probably got today too, like, yeah, that helps. That burns some body fat. So that's my reframe for kind of how tired I feel, how much dog trash I feel. I did an extra espresso shot. I've done a lot of core burn today. And we're just living on caffeine to dream at this point. So, and it's only going to get better. This is the last double cardio I'll probably do in my entire fucking life. Again, that's a reframe. That's what's going to get me through this, of being like every second that ticks down, man, it's over. So we got this. We got this. So we can do anything. We can. We are stronger than we think. I'm using all of my affirmations. Last one, fast one. I don't care. Everything you got left. Let's go, pores. Whatever I need to say to myself to help me get through, we're going to get through it. And then we get to relax with Una and Daniel because Daniel was a rock star today, cooking all the steak. And it was the best tag team ever. And so couldn't have done it without him. Best fur dad in the world. So yeah, we're driving back. I'm going to put on some good music and we're going to get it done. That's what we do. Y'all, we did it. Oh, final double cardio of my entire bodybuilding career. It's done. In the books. And I can say without a doubt, I have given everything. Everything. Blood, sweat, tears. So much sweat. So hot. It's so humid. Oh my gosh. But physically, I feel like absolute fucking inflamed dog trash. Depletion worked. Mentally, I can definitely kind of go into this again, just knowing that I gave it my all, knowing that I gave it my everything, no regrets. I pushed myself as hard as I possibly could. I gave it everything that I had, and that's always going to be my win, no matter what. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's like, sorry, I gotta like rest my arm for a sec. It's the finals have started as far as like the last this, the last that. So we've gotten the last double cardio. We're finishing up the final and the last depletion weekend. And I'm not saying it's starting to hit me, but it's starting to hit me a little bit, you know, that this is the beginning of the end. And I think it's the epitome of like bittersweet, you know, because it's like, in one sense, I'm like, fuck, it's been a long time. I've been doing this. Y'all, tomorrow will be 3,000 days that I've been tracking in MyFitnessPal. A streak of 3,000 fucking days. Y'all, that's 8.2 years that I've been tracking in a row. That is the definition of consistency. And I'll probably dive more into that later, but I just popped up my phone this morning and I was like, holy shit, you just like, so much of my life, and I felt this way at the end of my swimming career a little bit too, because I was swimming from age 10 through college. And that was incredible, you know, an amazing accomplishment. And that's what I'm looking at this as, is this is an incredible accomplishment. And that's how I look at tracking. That's how I look at my bodybuilding, my weight training, the way I've been able to transform my physique over the past almost decade that I've been doing this. You know, I'm sad, but I'm really fucking proud. Like, no matter what happens next weekend, I've already won. Like, I've showed myself and done this for myself and lit my fire as an athlete for damn near 10 years of doing this, and shown myself that I can do so much more than I possibly can, that I ever thought that I could be. And I've transformed into this person that I never thought I could become. So I'm proud. I'm happy. I'm really tired. I'm really hungry. But I think I'm just gonna celebrate, be happy. It's bittersweet because yes, it's sad that it's ending, but there's so many bright things ahead, and there's so many wonderful things to look back on and celebrate and have fun with, and just feel this sense of immense pride and immense accomplishment. Like, so fulfilled right now. My heart is so full, and it's only going to get fuller throughout this week and next weekend, and yeah. So I just, a lot of feels right now, guys. So I'm not going to apologize for feeling the feels, because this is real. This is what prep is. Prep tears you down to the most basic, like, rawest parts of yourself. Like, yes, I am the leanest I've ever been and ever will be in my entire fucking life. And I'm just fine with that this is the end of that. And it tears you down mentally as well. Like, it shows you who you really are. It shows you, and it unearths things inside of yourself that you didn't think were there, or you thought that were there but may have not been there. And it's an incredible place. It's an incredible sport. It's a beautiful challenge. And you know, we're gonna stay present, we're gonna stay positive, and we're gonna have some fun over the next week. And yeah, tomorrow doesn't get much better. I've only gotten 20 more carbs tomorrow and 5 more grams of fat. But mentally, I don't have to come back here in the afternoon. Have to take this car back, but I can do that. So, all right. My arm's tired. I'm tired. It's 4:30. I'm gonna go home, hug my dog, hug my husband. He's the best fur dad in the entire world for Father's Day. And we're gonna put our legs up and watch some Dragon Ball, because we watch Dragon Ball, we watch Star Wars, we watch Harry Potter. Don't know if y'all know, but I'm a nerd. Love all those things. And we're gonna watch some awesome stuff and zone out with a very tired pup, because she had a great time with Loki, her cousin, today, and everybody as well. So we're just gonna chill the rest of the night. I'm gonna have my chicken and my vegetables and my smoothie, and we're gonna go to bed. And we're gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna do it again. So thanks, guys. My chicken breasts are cooked. There's literally nothing fancy about this, guys. I literally spray them with some avocado oil, salt, and pepper in the oven at 375. Takes about 40-ish minutes depending upon your oven cook time. I think the cooked chicken breast temperature is right around 165. So I love my Springer Mountain Farms chicken. It's so good right now. Very easy. Make them in bulk. That way I can take them all up to Chattanooga, and I will still bag up like individual portion sizes, at least for like show day and stuff. But for like Friday, I'm definitely gonna have these on hand. And yeah, loving my chicken right now. I'm definitely gonna add my beef back in after the show, but for right now, chicken's getting it done. Hi friends, we've got a Yuna behind me. So she's the best backdrop, honestly. So love her to death. It is Tuesday of peak week, so we made it through, obviously, like you guys saw, depletion weekend. Monday, yesterday was definitely still like a dog trash day. So it's not a ton of more food, but I think mentally it was better just because I didn't have to go back to the gym again. And so, during peak week, it's not this, like I've said before, not this magical thing. The only thing magical about it is the fact that you start to really feel better. You should feel like a little bit better each day. Like today, I feel better than yesterday. I still feel dog trashy. But that's because we're also being conservative more with this one than we have been in the past. We just want to make sure we keep things tight. My progress photos look great. My waistline is tight. All those kind of things are definitely lining up. And so we're just being, a little bit careful this week. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather be conservative. And then once we get up there, once Paul sees me, Thursday, Friday or something like that, if we need to push more food, that's when it really matters. Like Thursday and Friday are more important days as far as like loading in food is concerned, because we know that it takes time for the food that we eat to go through our digestive system, to assimilate in the muscles, to be ready and available for us to utilize, and also to have the appearance of filling out the balloon. Like I said, water, salt, carbs, don't cut any of those kinds of things during peak week. Keep it all the same. No new foods. If you guys have seen a couple of my meals so far as well. Keeping things pretty consistent. I'm drinking my coffee. Today's the last day that I'm doing artificial sweeteners. I'm like halving or even like quartering it down today, just to walk things down. I don't typically bloat, but it's nice to remove every last variable that we can. I don't mind drinking black coffee. I don't mind drinking plain water. I'm still going to keep in like my pre-workout and my whey protein because I need something in my life, to look forward to and to keep me happy. But other than that, it's going to be pretty basic after today. I've reduced the core burn, thank goodness, down. It was wild, y'all. I think I was up to like 2 scoops in the morning before the cardio and 2 scoops in the afternoon. It might have been 3 in the afternoon just to get me through after cardio. So thankfully I'm down to I only did like 3/4 of a scoop for this morning's cardio, and I'm probably not going to do anything after lunch. I'm just going to do like an espresso shot and some, a red eye if I need to make an additional cup of coffee, stuff like that, just again, to keep things consistent, today is finishing up more client work. I've got to send out a couple of client plans because even during peak week, I'm still a coach. I'm still serving my clients. I have 3 clients in peak week right now: Maddie, Michelle, and Carmen. Maddie is doing junior nationals with me, as you guys will see. And then Michelle is doing a show up north, and so is Carmen. Michelle's one of my longtime competitors, and this is Carmen's first show ever. And so they're both competing on Saturday, including Maddie. So again, I get to be an athlete and a coach again, and I'm just like so hyped as well. So hang on, my arm's getting a little tired. Let's do both hands. There we go. And yes, okay. So yeah, it's definitely a week where we start to feel better, a little bit better every single day. I did have a couple of breakdowns yesterday just because I was like, when your body starts to get the food, it makes total sense that, you would start to become more hungry. I was definitely hangry yesterday morning. It was not fun. Sorry. But I worked through it. I felt the feels. I cried. I let it out. All those kind of things. I felt really inflamed from the weekend, and we get in our heads, prep goggles. They're honestly, for me, at some points, the tightest they've ever been. But then I woke up this morning, looked at my photos, and I'm just like, we're good. We're good. And I also attribute that to like the length of prep that I've done as well. Like I've been in, like I said, been in prep for 7 months, but I've also been around this weight range. Like I've said before in past videos, like 106, 107, 105, 104, now 103. Yes, every pound looks a little bit different, but after a while, I stop seeing the changes. I can see the changes in my clients for sure. And if I do like an Instagram layout, I love the layout app, honestly, too, for photos, because then I can literally look at myself by the day as far as okay, are my tie-ins looking a little bit sharper, because I do it in the same lighting, same conditions every single day. And so again, they're not weighing us on stage. It's all about that look. Stuff like that too. So that helps my mental game as well. And obviously my coach, Paul, is helping me as well, just keeping me calm. Daniel's keeping me the most calm with all of the hugs. And of course, this one over here, being a really good girl this week. So she's going to boarding tomorrow. I have Cairo tomorrow and dry bar tomorrow. So I'm trying to finish up as much client work as I can. That way I just have a few check-ins interspersed throughout like Wednesday and Thursday. And then I finish up most of my other work as well before then too. Because again, you know, I like spacing out packing. I like pacing myself. So we'll start doing that today of like pulling out everything, all my black stuff, all my show day stuff, all my clothes for the tan and stuff like that as well. And then the biggest thing, honestly, it takes me the longest to do is the food, just to make sure that I have everything that I need. But with this being a close drive like Chattanooga is, we're taking the Arctic big cooler that we have. So I'm putting all of my food in there, Ziploc bags, Tupperwares, bringing extra of anything. And obviously at Chattanooga, there's going to be grocery stores if I need something. But I like to just like get there and settle into the Airbnb. It has a full kitchen. So again, you know, we have all the different like variables covered. So as many as we can, we control what we can control. That's all we can do during peak week, because by this point, the work is done. We're just fine tuning it every single day and just staying calm, sleeping. Those two things, stress and sleep, especially during peak week, managing those as best as you possibly can are my two biggest pieces of advice. You know, taking off time off work when you need to, getting the extra rest when you need to. I'm putting my legs up hopefully like twice a day to help the inflammation come out, all those kinds of things, and just staying calm. And when the feels come up, the feels come up, you know, because obviously this is my last peak week, you know, so there have been some additional feels that I've gone through as well, like you guys saw in my car and stuff. So, but all in all, I'm feeling a little bit better today. Like I said, I've got my coffee, so we're gonna stay caffeinated today and get a ton of work done. But I'll show you guys my packing piles and kind of the progress that we make today, and some more food and whatever else content-wise that I get. Posing time. I'm loving this look right now. This is without a mirror, just showing myself that I can do this routine. I can nail it every single time on hardwoods, on carpets, when I'm tired, when I'm depleted, when I have energy. Everything becomes muscle memory at this point. And honestly, I'm very happy with how we're looking. Midday, so got some decent food, decent water. New exit, because this is totally happening. All right, nothing new here. Pre-workout snack, mini rice cakes, strawberries, salt, protein. Love every second of it. And then breakfast, I forgot to put my cream of rice, egg whites, egg, cottage cheese. Simple stuff during peak week, but I love every single bite of all of this. All right, almost ready to start packing the suitcase one last time. All right, so we've got suit, backup suit in here, the bottoms that I wear with each stage of my tan, a couple of face towels just in case I sweat at the gym, got my backup heels because my other heels are in the bathroom with my posing suit. I'm gonna cut some more of these P-cups for show day. Got my bands and my booty band, my awesome slippers. Got my nail stuff. I got this color for the show, as you can kind of see. So it's more of like a pink nude. I'm very excited about it. Got the nail glue. And I also have the other color as well that I wore for the last show just in case. And then I always put in my jewelry box. This is my jewelry for stage. Dryer sheets. Fun fact, use these underneath your arms. If you sweat on show day, it will not ruin the tan. Always bring Bikini Bite and Show Shine just in case. Got makeup, like lip stuff, touch-up stuff, a couple of like small compact mirrors in here. Got shoes for after the show, and then all of the black stuff. So that's like the blankets, 2 blankets. I've got a body towel, a bath mat. Bath mats are key, guys, if you're going to be staying in a hotel. I've also got a washcloth and a hand towel as well. So packing. Hello, it is Wednesday, which means we just got dry bar. And of course, as you can tell, it's raining. Welcome to Georgia, the South, summertime pop-up showers. We had a few this morning, and of course they're back this afternoon. So the ladies were nice enough to let me wait until I could just make a run for it to my car using my butt pad as an umbrella. So, you know, we do what we do. So feeling good, honestly. Like, I'm still really freaking exhausted, I will say that much, but coffee's helping. You know, I'm on my espresso and all those kinds of things kicking, but you know, feeling a little bit better every single day. And I know that you know, I got a lot to do today. Packing, as you guys saw, dropped off Una this morning at boarding. So today is more like my errand day. Finishing up a lot of client work today as well. That way I can just like pack. I've finished almost all of my like clothes and toiletry packing. I kind of do it again in stages. I do like clothes and toiletries and all of like the like tan stuff. I'll do that today, and then tomorrow, that way it's more so reserved. Like tomorrow morning is just going to be a lot of food stuff. Like I've gotten out a lot of the dry stuff, but then like I'm going to be prepping, as you guys will see and have seen in past videos, like my meats, my egg whites, my show day stuff. That way when we get up to Chattanooga on Friday, like it's just recovery, it's rest. It's to where we can just sit back, relax. And so I like the way I do this. I do a lot of front end stuff to where I'm not rushed when I get there, to where I really just can zen out and just watch some cartoons with my husband, put my legs up in the Airbnb, and we have a full kitchen. It's like literally 5 minutes from the venue and stuff as well. So it's really close. It's going to be really exciting. I'm super pumped about that. We just got to get there. I know I'll feel a lot better when we get there. Yeah, I mean, weight is stable, 103.6 this morning. Can't believe that it's still 103. It's wild at this point. I mean, if I hit 104, I'm not going to be mad about it, because I think my stage weight at Peach was like 105.6, 105.8, somewhere in there as well. So we're leaner. You know, I still feel a little bit flat, but we're being conservative, and that's okay. You know, I'd rather be conservative to keep everything just nice and tight, especially like my legs. Honestly, guys, I've never seen my legs look like this in like I've never seen my legs look like this, as far as like the leanness, the muscularity that I'm seeing, the lines that I'm seeing as well, which gets me really freaking excited, as far as like, wow, okay, you know, the work is done. We've done the work. We've put it in. All those cardio sessions, all those depletion days, all that grind, all that push, you know, and so we're just holding it together. We're just fine tuning the Ferrari this week, as Paul says. So, yeah, I mean, because I'll just give you a little bit of a background about my legs. You know, it is, you know, we all have these areas of ourselves, and I don't know if I've talked about this before. We all have these areas of ourselves that we're a little bit self-conscious about. For me, that's my quads, my legs themselves. Why is that? Well, all of my life I've been an athlete, as you guys know. Gymnastics for 7 years. I was a swimmer for over a decade. And I had developed very, very large quads, very muscular quads. So again, very proud of them. They did me well for the sports in which I did, as far as like gymnastics and swimming were concerned. But it made like finding jeans hard. It made like, I was self-conscious in shorts most of my time, even though, yes, my waistline was decent, but like the quads, I felt like I was like spilling out of shorts and stuff like that as well. I wasn't confident. You know, we all have those areas that we're just like, yeah, you know, used to be my chest, but obviously I have boobs now, so took care of that. I can't change my quads. Although I haven't physically trained quads, which is why they've come down a lot and atrophied a lot over the years, because I've wanted them to. I honestly haven't done a strict like back squat, leg extension. You know, obviously we do Bulgarians and step downs and reverse lunges, and, you know, some of my knee extension movements for glutes, for lower glutes, they do activate my quads, but it's not like I'm sitting there squatting all darn day or doing leg extensions or trying to build my quads. I was actually trying to do the opposite for years, and it worked. And so it's honestly incredible to see them this lean. Like, I'm actually, like, for the first time, and I can't remember when, like, really freaking proud of it. So trying to get too attached, because I know it's going to go away, but I've seen what I needed to see. And that's the whole point of this, as far as like this morning I woke up, took my photos, and I was like, we're there. If the show was tomorrow, I'd be excited. The show Saturday, we're still going to be excited. We're holding it all together and everything as well. And so, the hype is starting to build up. The excitement is starting to build up. I always start to make a turn when like the pampering starts, and when like Una's taken care of and I can close that tab for myself. You know, Daniel's been a godsend as far as supporting me and just give me all the hugs when his work has been very, very busy lately as well. Like, he's traveled, you know, the past couple of weeks and stuff like that too. And so, you know, we're just all go, and I'm excited for both of us, honestly, to relax on Friday as well. We just got like 2 coats of tan, training, maybe some posing and check-ins on Friday. So it's a pretty easy day. Yeah, I mean, haven't had too many more feels lately as far as just like, this is my last one. I'm kind of just staying focused on just getting done what I need to get done. You know, I have lists upon lists upon lists. I've already got my show day timeline that I want for myself as far as like when I'm eating my meals, when I'm doing my hair and makeup, when I'm doing my tan. I do that for my clients as well. I've already written their show day plans. You know, it's all tentative as far as like when things could happen, but it's like, I know when my hair and makeup is, it's at 5 a.m. on Saturday, so I can build around that travel time to and from. I can build around that when Daniel has to put my top coat on, when I have to be at the venue. You know, it's like, again, OCD type A people, this is a great sport for you. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I know that I'll start to feel the feels, I think, when I see everybody on like Friday and Saturday, and just really start getting like hyped and excited. And, you know, yeah, a bit sad, but it's more so, I think, going to be like hyped and excited. So I just want to get there, you know, but we're going to head home. It's 3 o'clock. I need to go home and finish up packing. That way I can, maybe get some steps if it stops raining. But if it doesn't stop raining, like, I know I'm getting steps. Like, this is also what I do too. Like, yes, I don't have Una. When I can get steps, I can get steps, but I'm also not walking outside in the rain either. So I'm gonna get some steps packing. You know, again, I have a goal for myself as far as like what I need to get to today, because it is rest day today as well. So I know my body needs that rest and needs that recovery to where I can just zen out and relax tonight. And food continues to slowly uptick tomorrow, travel day, and then I'll probably cut off the peak week vlog tomorrow morning with my first coat of tan, because it goes on tonight. Got to get all that stuff out when I get home, so I'll show you guys that. And then first coat of tan, can't believe it, honestly. Like, it was kind of funny, like, again, because you're gonna see Maddie's stuff too. Like, when I walked into the venue, I smelled the Pro Tan and I got excited. It reminds me, I don't know, again, if any swimmers are watching this as well, like, there was this like menthol minty thing that we used to have at like big meets. I'm not even sure what it was, but it, like, you know, but also like smelling chlorine brings back memories for me. Like, smell is tied to memories, and so I love the fact that when I smell the Pro Tan, I'm just like, oh, it smells like show day. And it gets me excited. And so yes, I'm not looking forward to tonight because I am so freaking cold the first time I put it on. But it's fine. We're just going to put on this first coat and go to bed in my big ass clothes. And so we're going to look, you know, we look cute now, like in my nice little like sports bra and shit, but you're about ready to see more of just like all of my black oversized shit. So I'm wearing all my colors right now because I'm like, after this, it's like dark blues, blacks, and grays, which again, still my vibe. So, all right. I'm going to get some more coffee. I'm going to get coffee for Daniel because that man works so hard. He needs some more coffee. So we're going to go to Scooters, which is one of our favorite non-Starbucks places. They say, scoot around to the next window. And I'm just like, y'all are so cute. So yeah, we're going to get some more coffee, finish packing, and get that first coat of tan on. Got the tan stuff all laid out here for Daniel. We call it Tan with Dan. Super dark. We do 5 coats, 1 Wednesday. I rinse Thursday morning, 2 coats Thursday, 2 coats Friday, 1 top coat Saturday morning. And that's been the right combination for me and my skin. So got that all set up here. Got my black bath mat. Speaking of black things, we've got the bed all ready to go for tonight. We got the black sheets, 2 blankets, top sheet, got the rest of my actual other sheets over there. So this is where I'll be sleeping. And I have a second set that is a queen size that I'm bringing with me to Chattanooga with my towels. That's all laid out over here. Bags are packed. So very minimal stuff to do tomorrow. Like I said, tomorrow's more so just about more food prep and just bagging everything up and getting ready to go up to Chattanooga tomorrow afternoon. Good morning. First coat of Pro Tan is on, so color looks really good. We'll go to the gym and wash this one off, and then 4 more to go. But yeah, no, I'm feeling good, feeling tight. Peak week, man. All right, I am tired. It is 4 a.m. It is full body pump today. I am going to end this peak week vlog here. because show day weekend starts now, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for all the support. It's almost time to dance, guys. One last time.